Beneath the towering canopy of the Amazon rainforest, a world of mystery and danger unfolds. Here, life is a constant battle, where every creature fights to survive in a relentless environment, adapting to the ruthless laws of nature. Cunning, powerful, and deadly predators, as if driven by an unseen force, take center stage in encounters that push the limits of survival. Prepare to dive into the heart of the jungle, where every step can be fatal. Welcome to Fatal Amazonia. Predators who fear no death. What would you do if you came face to face with the deadliest predators on Earth? In the Amazon, there is no room for mistakes. Here, life and death are separated by a thin thread. This is the realm of nature's most feared hunters. Are you ready to face the unknown? The Amazon rainforest, a vast green giant stretching over 5.5 million square kilometers, is the epicenter of life on Earth. No other place on the planet harbors such immense biological diversity. While the tropical forests of Asia and Africa are impressive, the Amazon stands out as the ultimate sanctuary of biodiversity, home to around 10% of all known species in the world. Imagine a universe where 40,000 species of plants, 3,000 species of fish, 1,294 species of birds, 427 species of mammals, 430 species of amphibians, and 380 species of reptiles coexist in perfect balance. And the most astonishing fact, these numbers are just the beginning. Every 2 days, a new species is discovered in the Amazon, unveiling secrets that nature still keeps hidden. The Amazon is one of the most complex and fascinating ecosystems on the planet, shaped by an unparalleled biological diversity. Here, life unfolds in distinct layers, each with its own rules and challenges, from the damp, shadowy forest floor where light barely reaches, to the towering canopy where sunlight rarely touches the ground. The rainforest is a true mosaic of habitats. The canopy is a world of its own. The WWF estimates that over 50% of Amazonian species live in this upper layer, where the struggle for survival is relentless. With limited space and scarce sunlight, plants and animals must constantly adapt, creating an environment of fierce competition. Thousands of species fight for every inch of space, every drop of water, and every morsel of food in a silent battle that determines who thrives and who vanishes. With an average of 2,300 millimeters of rainfall per year, the Amazon is an extremely humid environment where muddy terrain and dense vegetation limit visibility and make movement a challenging task. Surviving in this demanding setting requires animals to develop unique skills and extraordinary adaptations. But the complexity of the Amazon ecosystem goes even further. Countless species share the same space, fiercely competing for scarce resources. This intense competition shapes the predators of the region, forcing them to become stronger, faster, and more cunning to secure their survival. More efficient hunting strategies and enhanced survival tactics are essential, driving constant evolution. That's why the predators of the Amazon are considered more dangerous and lethal than those of other ecosystems. True masters of adaptation in a world where only the fittest survive. In the rivers that snake through the Amazon, a universe full of mysteries lies beneath the surface of the waters. This is the home to over 3,000 species of fish, making the Amazon the most biodiverse freshwater ecosystem on the planet. Within this complex cycle of life, one creature stands out for its extraordinary ability, the electric eel, scientifically known as Electrophorus electricus. Reaching up to 2.5 meters in length and weighing around 20 kilograms, this impressive species, though called an eel, actually belongs to the Gymnotidae family of fish. It inhabits the freshwater rivers of the Amazon and Orinoco, where it faces conditions ranging from calm waters to turbulent currents, demonstrating an incredible ability to adapt. The electric eel has developed an impressive biological mechanism to adapt to aquatic life. Inside its body, special organs such as the main organ, the sacs organ, and the hunter's organ function as small electric power plants. In these organs, cells called electrocytes are arranged in rows, storing electrical energy and releasing it in a synchronized manner when needed. Unlike other predators, the electric eel doesn't rely on speed or sharp claws to capture its prey. Instead, it depends on the invisible power of electricity, a gift from nature that allows it to dominate the waters. The electric eel uses its ability to generate electricity to locate and hunt prey in the dark, murky waters of the Amazon River, where visibility is blocked by mud and algae. It emits weak electric pulses, ranging from 10 to 100 volts, similar to a sonar system. These pulses bounce back when reflected by the prey's body, allowing the eel to precisely locate its victims, even in conditions of poor visibility. Once the prey is located, the electric eel increases the intensity of its electric pulses to an impressive 600 to 860 volts, comparable to the power of a small lightning strike. This electrical discharge paralyzes the prey instantly. Fish, shrimp, and even larger animals such as amphibians are electrocuted and rendered immobile. At that moment, the eel simply swims to its prey and devours it, without the need for a direct battle. The ability to generate electricity given by God is not only a tool for hunting, but also a protective shield against the constant challenges of the Amazon. However, it does not rely solely on electricity for defense. One of its smart tactics is to use low-intensity electric discharges to explore its surroundings. In the murky waters, where visibility is almost zero, it emits mild electric pulses to see through the reflections of nearby objects. This not only helps it detect prey, but also identify potential threats from a distance, creating a defense before real danger emerges. In the Amazon ecosystem, the electric eel's role goes beyond being just a predator. It is part of a complex web where all creatures depend on one another. With its ability to regulate populations of small fish and other animals, the electric eel helps maintain balance in the aquatic ecosystem. In the relentless flow of the Amazon's rivers, where all creatures fight to survive. It thrives through wisdom and the skillful mastery of its power. Every time its potent electric discharge is unleashed, it serves not just as a warning to enemies, but as proof of the perfect balance God instilled in nature. In the Amazon's rich and diverse ecosystem, insects are the most abundant inhabitants. With approximately 2.5 million species already discovered, they form the foundation of local life, creating a web of complex interactions. In this context, the Goliath bird-eater tarantula stands out as the dominant ruler of the Amazon's insect world. Theraphosa blondi, whose scientific name is Theraphosa blondi, lives in the tropical forests of Venezuela, Brazil, Guyana, and Suriname. It is the largest spider in the world, with a wingspan that can reach up to 30 centimeters and a weight of up to 170 grams. Despite its impressive size, the Goliath bird-eater remains hidden in darkness, digging deep burrows in the forest floor where high humidity and silence prevail. With a lifespan of 15 to 25 years in natural conditions, this tarantula has evolved into a powerful and skilled predator in the Amazon's dark, dense environment, where limited visibility is dictated by the canopy above and perpetual shadows below. To survive, it developed a special mechanism: sensitive hairs on its legs that detect even the faintest environmental vibrations. These specialized hairs allow it to pinpoint prey or sense approaching predators from a distance. Despite its English name, Goliath bird-eater, this tarantula rarely eats birds. Its primary diet consists of insects, small rodents, and occasionally amphibians or small reptiles. Unlike other spiders, the Goliath bird-eater doesn't spin webs to catch prey. Instead, it lies in wait beneath the forest floor, its dark eyes alert to any movement. The faintest ground vibrations travel through the sensitive hairs on its legs, allowing the Goliath bird-eater to detect prey from afar in the tropical darkness. When opportunity strikes, it attacks with surprising speed, injecting venom while using its formidable 2.5 centimeters, 1-inch fangs to swiftly subdue its victim. This is not just an incredible biological adaptation, but also part of God's grand design, ensuring every creature finds its means of survival and growth in the Amazon rainforest. Yet, danger always lurks, and the Goliath bird-eater too faces enemies. When threatened rather than relying solely on strength, this spider employs a special defensive weapon, its urticating hairs. In his infinite wisdom, God created a creature of fearsome appearance, yet endowed with extraordinary survival tactics for a perilous world. But the Goliath bird-eater's role in the Amazon ecosystem extends beyond being an apex insect predator. This spider is woven into the forest's complex ecological web, regulating populations of insects and small animals. It serves as a divine instrument, maintaining the rainforest's delicate stability and balance. In the Amazon's freshwater ecosystem, the giant otter, Pteronura brasiliensis, reigns as a top predator. These semi-aquatic mammals inhabit rivers and lakes throughout the Amazon basin, from Brazil to Peru, Colombia, and Bolivia. Here, giant otters live in close-knit family groups or large clans, cooperatively hunting and defending their territory. The giant otter ranks among the world's largest otter species, measuring up to 1.8 meters, 5.9 feet in length, and weighing up to 32 kilograms, 70 pounds. Equipped with webbed feet and a muscular tail reaching 70 centimeters, 2.3 feet, they can achieve speeds of 14 kilometers per hour, 9 mph in water. Among their most distinctive features is a luxuriously dense, waterproof coat. This remarkable fur consists of 2 layers, an 8mm 0.3-inch outer guard coat that repels water, and a soft, dense undercoat, providing natural thermal insulation. The giant otter's streamlined anatomy is perfectly adapted for aquatic life. These expert swimmers can seal their ears and nostrils when submerged, while their compact bodies, with short legs and razor-sharp claws, make them exceptionally agile hunters. In the Amazon ecosystem, giant otters dominate virtually all fish species, including catfish, piranhas, and even massive prey like the 3-meter, 10-foot arapaima. When fish are scarce, hunters and protect their clans. Agility is the giant otter's primary defense. Their webbed feet and rudder-like tails enable lightning-fast evasions, followed by counterattacks using deep dives and underwater strikes. They weaponize the river itself, turning submerged logs and rocks into natural shields during confrontations. But the giant otter's ultimate strength lies in their collective might. A clan of up to 20 individuals can form an impenetrable defensive circle, each member shielding the others. Their piercing screams and shrill calls serve as both warning signals and a bold declaration of readiness to confront any approaching threat. Giant otters in the Amazon are far more than powerful predators. They serve as vital regulators of fish and aquatic populations, maintaining the delicate balance of freshwater food webs. In divine wisdom, God crafted these creatures with clear purpose, as guardians of aquatic realms, ensuring freshwater ecosystems remain balanced by preventing any species from overpopulating and disrupting nature's harmony. Along the rivers and tributaries of the Amazon and Orinoco systems, schools of red-bellied piranhas swim, embodying both the wonder and danger of wild nature. Scientifically named Pygocentris natureri, these fish are often portrayed in films as bloodthirsty, hyper-aggressive predators. They can reach weights of 3.9 kilos, 8.6 lbs, and measure between 35 to 50 centimeters, 14 to 20 inches in length. The red-bellied piranha possesses extraordinarily powerful jaws, capable of a 320 Newton, 72-pound bite force, comparable to a juvenile alligator's. Their triangular, razor-sharp teeth interlock perfectly, creating an ultra-efficient cutting surface that strips flesh rapidly. This fish also boasts an advanced sensory system for detecting waterborne vibrations and chemical signals. They possess a sensory organ called the lateral line, which detects minute pressure changes in water caused by nearby movement. This system enables them to locate prey at considerable distances, even in the Amazon's turbid waters where limited visibility and dense overhanging vegetation block sunlight. Such adaptations prove invaluable in an environment where water clarity often resembles liquid clay. The red-bellied piranha boasts extraordinary biological resilience to thrive in ever-changing environments. It survives extreme conditions, from flooded rainforests during rainy seasons to drought-stricken rivers reduced to isolated pools. Its physiology has evolved to withstand abrupt fluctuations in water salinity, temperature, and oxygen levels. A masterclass in evolutionary adaptation honed by millennia of natural selection. Despite its reputation as a dangerous predator, the red-bellied piranha is actually primarily herbivorous and necrophagous, feeding on plants and insects during flood seasons. When food becomes scarce, they opportunistically scavenge weak, injured, dying, or already dead animals in their environment. The feeding behavior of the red piranha varies depending on its life stage. Smaller fish feed during the day, while larger ones prefer to feed at dawn, late afternoon, and early evening. During the day, red piranhas hide in dark areas, ambushing their prey. They may also actively hunt, hiding in vegetation, until prey swims close enough to be captured. Piranhas live in schools but do not hunt cooperatively, though they occasionally participate in feeding frenzies. During these events, a school of piranhas attacks large prey, consuming it within minutes. These attacks are extremely rare and usually occur only when provoked or starving. Contrary to popular belief, they are not mindless destroyers. In Amazonian river ecosystems, they serve as nature's cleanup crew, scavenging dead animals and removing weak individuals, which helps prevent disease spread in aquatic environments. This creates healthier conditions for other fish species and the entire Amazon ecosystem. In the shadowy depths of the Amazon rainforest, where rivers flow silently beneath dense canopies, emerges a creature ruling these waters with majestic yet terrifying power, the black caiman, Melanosuchus niger, one of the Amazon's supreme apex predators. Though heavily hunted in the 20th century for its valuable hide, conservation efforts have enabled the black caiman, Melanosuchus niger, to stage a remarkable comeback. Current estimates suggest tens of thousands now thrive in the wild, particularly in protected areas like Peru's Manu National Park and Brazil's Mamirawa Reserve. The black caiman, Melanosuchus niger, ranks among Earth's largest living reptiles, reaching 6 meters 20 feet in length and weighing over 500 ki 1100 lbas. As the Amazon basin's apex predator and largest Alligatoridae family member, its biology is perfected for aquatic hunting. Jet black skin provides perfect camouflage in dark, sluggish waters, rendering it nearly invisible to prey. When hunting, the black caiman becomes a master of camouflage, motionless in water with only eyes and nostrils exposed, waiting to strike. Its dorsally positioned eyes scan the environment while its massive body remains submerged, invisible to unsuspecting prey. With an extraordinary breath-holding capacity exceeding 1 hour underwater, this predator can wait motionless for prey without surfacing. This superpower stems from specialized adaptations, ultra-efficient gas exchange, and oxygen-storing blood chemistry perfected by evolution. From its submerged vantage point, the black caiman monitors its surroundings undetected, primed for explosive strikes. Its attack unleashes 3,000 psi of bone-crushing force, ranking among nature's most powerful bites. Yet it doesn't chew. It executes the crocodilian death roll. After clamping down with razor teeth, the caiman performs violent underwater spins with devastating torque. This rotational force, reaching 300 plus RPM, shatters bones, dismembers prey, and eliminates all escape chances in nature's most brutal subduing tactic. This apex predator maintains a highly adaptable diet, hunting fish, birds, mammals, and even smaller reptiles. As a keystone species, it critically regulates animal populations, preserving the Amazon's delicate ecological balance through top-down control. Black caimans share their domain with three other apex semi-aquatic predators: the highly social giant otter, exclusive aquatic hunter, the green anaconda, known to prey on smaller caiman species, and the jaguar, their only natural predator. This quartet maintains a delicate balance through competitive coexistence. Among these, the jaguar stands as the primary threat to juvenile and subadult black caimans. However, adults reign unchallenged. Their massive size, 2x stronger bite force than jaguars, and armor-like osteoderm skin render them invincible apex predators of the Amazon. They play a vital role in sustaining the ecosystem's structure by regulating fish and small mammal populations, preventing species overdominance that could disrupt nature's balance. Their presence embodies God's grand design, maintaining the sacred equilibrium between life and death, predation and defense in the wild. Sharing the black caiman's habitat, the jaguar, Panthera onca, rules Amazonian canopies as the ultimate apex predator. While ranging from Mexico to Argentina, it's in the Amazon where this big cat truly dominates. Its unparalleled hunting skills and evolutionary adaptations, perfected for Earth's most competitive ecosystem. In dense rainforests like the Amazon, jaguars evolve larger sizes, reaching 100 kg and specialized coats. Their golden rosetted fur provides perfect dappled light camouflage, transforming them into invisible specters of the understory. Jaguars frequently patrol rivers and lakes. Their exceptional aquatic hunting skills, rare among big cats, expand their predatory range, making them Amazonia's most adaptable apex predators. Equipped with night vision, enhanced by the tapetum lucidum, a light-reflecting ocular layer, they dominate low-light environments with unmatched efficiency. To reign supreme in the Amazon's unforgiving wilderness, the jaguar wields a unique biological advantage. Hypersensitive vibrissae that detect prey through water-ground vibrations. This tactile GPS system enables precise targeting in complete darkness, making it the ultimate ambush predator of tangled rainforests. Every hunt showcases the jaguar's lethal trifecta: power, intelligence, and strategy. It weaponizes the environment, stalking from shadows or treetops with ghostly silence before unleashing explosive speed. The finale? A skull-piercing bite, delivering 1,500 psi of instant lethality. The jaguar's 1,500 psi bite force reigns supreme among big cats, surpassing tigers 1,350 psi and nearly doubling lions 650 psi. This bone-crushing power enables skull-piercing kills, cementing its status as the Amazon's most efficient predator. In the Amazon's heart, where life and death balance on a razor's edge, the jaguar embodies divinely engineered perfection, armed with peerless defensive strategies against threats. Its arboreal prowess, climbing agility unmatched by other big cats, transforms trees into tactical vantage points for overwhelming prey. As the Amazon's apex predator, the jaguar maintains critical ecological balance through top-down regulation, controlling herbivore populations to prevent overgrazing and biodiversity loss. This natural governance ensures ecosystem stability, preserving the delicate predator-prey equilibrium that sustains the rainforest's vitality. In the Amazon's rivers and swamps, the green anaconda, Eunectes murinus, reigns as one of the ecosystem's most formidable predators. These aquatic giants dominate freshwater habitats across the basin, from oxbow lakes to flooded forests, holding the title of world's heaviest snake. Record specimens reach 9 mm, 30 a foot, and 250 kilo, 550 lbs, their sheer bulk enabling unparalleled aquatic ambush strategies. The anaconda's massive bulk trades speed for ambush mastery. These aquatic phantoms lurk motionless in turbid waters or mud, patiently awaiting unwary prey. As semi-aquatic specialists, they hunt with evolutionary perfection. Dorsally positioned eyes, nostrils, create a submarine-like profile, enabling full-body submersion while scanning for targets. With a 10+ minute breath hold capacity, anacondas become invisible underwater hunters, ambushing everything from fish to 50-kilo capybaras as they drink. This evolutionary edge transforms riverbanks into perfect kill zones, where prey never senses the submerged threat until the coils strike. An anaconda's constriction force reaches 90 psi, enough to collapse circulatory systems and induce rapid asphyxiation. Their kinetic skulls and stretchable jaws enable swallowing prey whole, including tapirs, caimans, and animals exceeding their own weight. In a feat of evolutionary engineering, that defies mammalian anatomy. Large meals require days to weeks for digestion, environmental factors dictating the pace. Post-feast, anacondas fast for months, a divine metabolic gift sustaining them through lean seasons. This patient predation strategy embodies nature's perfect equilibrium between glut and famine in the Amazon's unpredictable waters. Adult anacondas face no natural predators, but juveniles survive by hiding in water or mud burrows. Even digesting giants remain vigilant. When threatened, they coil into impenetrable living fortresses rather than flee, their layered muscles forming a defensive spiral that dares attackers to strike. In the Amazon's heart, predators evolved over millennia, divinely endowed with strength, cunning, and peerless adaptability. These guardians of natural balance sustain Earth's richest ecosystem. Yet now, human-driven threats unleash changes too rapid for even nature's mightiest designs to withstand. Habitat loss from deforestation poses the gravest threat to these predators. The Amazon, often called Earth's green lung, shrinks daily due to logging, slash-and-burn ranching, and agricultural expansion, unraveling ecosystems shaped over millennia. According to Amazon Environmental Research Institute, IPAM, 2020 saw 11,000 kilometers of rainforest lost, equivalent to São Paulo's entire metropolitan area. This deforestation not only obliterates predator habitats, but collapses food chains. As prey vanish, jaguars and anacondas get pushed into human-dominated zones, triggering deadly conflicts. The International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, classifies the jaguar as near threatened, with only 64,000 remaining worldwide. Illegal hunting and wildlife trafficking further escalate risks for these apex predators, pushing fragile populations toward collapse. Human devastation doesn't merely shrink populations, it pushes species toward extinction. IUCN data reveals many Amazonian predators now face critically endangered status from uncontrolled hunting and habitat annihilation, crossing thresholds from which ecosystems may never recover. Climate change is rewriting the Amazon's ecology. Rising global temperatures prolong dry seasons, triggering severe droughts that drain freshwater ecosystems. This directly imperils aquatic predators, from anacondas to black caimans, that rely on flooded habitats for hunting and reproduction. The Amazon still stands, but cries for protection. Its majestic predators stand as living testaments to creation's wonder. Their survival now hinges on our resolve to safeguard Earth's divine gift of biodiversity before these marvels fade into legend. prayers for nature's protection are being answered through vital conservation initiatives. Brazil has established 300-plus protected areas in the Amazon as of 2023, safeguarding 50% of its rainforest territory through national parks and reserves. Protected areas serve as dual bastions, wildlife sanctuaries and green fortresses against illegal deforestation. The Mamiraua Reserve in western Brazil stands as a gold standard example, where sustainable management has increased biodiversity by 30% since 1996. The Araguaia Corridor project, Earth's largest ecological corridor, bridges Amazon rainforests with Cerrado savannas. Spanning 2,600 km, this living lifeline safeguards jaguar migrations while serving as a climate buffer, proving human-nature collaboration can sustain biodiversity at planetary scale. This success stems from indigenous partnerships, conservation programs that both shield ecosystems and empower tribes to steward ancestral lands. Blending modern science with millennia-old wisdom, this model creates sustainable, culturally just preservation guarded by the forest's original protectors. These conservation efforts transcend tree and animal protection. They fulfill a divine mandate to steward creation. While Amazon's future remains challenged, early successes prove humanity can safeguard this ecosystem through unity. Every sapling that rises, every creature spared, becomes living testimony to God's power in maintaining Earth's sacred balance. The Amazon rainforest, with its staggering scale and intricate web of life, transcends mere trees and rivers. This living, pulsing universe thrives at every scale. Each square centimeter teems with evolutionary sagas of survival, adaptation, and symbiotic interdependence. The Amazon is an interconnected mosaic of ecosystems, tropical forests, rivers, lakes, wetlands, and savannas, each vital to ecological equilibrium. Its rivers form the region's circulatory system, distributing nutrients across thousands of kilometers. The Amazon River, Earth's second largest by volume, serves as the beating heart, sustaining millions of species and human communities along its 6,400-kilometer course. The forest functions as Earth's climate regulator. Amazonian trees absorb 2.4 billion tons of CO2 annually while releasing life-sustaining oxygen. Their evapotranspiration, water vapor released from leaves, generates flying rivers that seed clouds, governing rainfall patterns across continents. The Amazon hosts biodiversity that defies comprehension. 390 billion trees spanning 16,000 plus species. Towering above all are the kapoks, Taber pentandra, the forest queens, reaching 60 meters, 200 ft. These arboreal skyscrapers dominate the canopy while sustaining entire ecosystems within their buttressed trunks and sunlit crowns. The forest floor pulses with life. Fungi, insects, and mammals thrive in this humid twilight world. Fallen leaves form a 10 centimeter thick brown carpet of organic matter, fueling nutrient cycles that sustain the entire rainforest through relentless decomposition and rebirth. This ecosystem thrives through its animals. Beyond apex predators like jaguars and black caimans, monkeys act as winged forest gardeners, dispersing seeds across 5 kilometers daily. Toucans and macaws aren't just living rainbows. Their beaks precisely prune flowers while regulating insect populations in nature's perfect balancing act. Amazonian rivers form liquid worlds unto themselves, where piranhas and arapaima share waters with pink river dolphins, Inia geoffrensis, and giant river turtles, Podocnemis expansa. These aquatic architects maintain food web balance while filtering entire ecosystems through their daily movements. These rivers sustain human lifeways, providing water, fish protein, and vital transport arteries linking isolated communities. Yet mounting threats loom: mercury pollution from illegal mining, 150+ proposed dams disrupting flood pulses, and climate change distorting seasonal hydrology that indigenous calendars have tracked for millennia. The Amazon transcends wildlife sanctuary status. It's homeland to 30 million people, including 400+ indigenous nations. These communities share a sacred bond with the forest, recognizing it not as mere resources, but as a living entity demanding reverence and protection through ancestral wisdom. Yet indigenous and traditional communities face escalating threats: land invasions by illegal loggers, resource theft by miners, and climate disruptions altering ancestral territories. Protecting their land rights isn't just social justice, it's the most effective strategy for preserving 80% of the Amazon's remaining biodiversity. Despite being Earth's ecological lifeline, the Amazon faces existential threats. Chief among them, deforestation. Rampant agribusiness expansion, cattle ranching, and illegal logging have already erased 17% of its tree cover, triggering mass habitat loss and releasing 4.7 billion tons of CO2 annually, equivalent to the EU's total emissions. Deliberate wildfires compound the crisis, charring biodiversity while spewing toxic PM2.5 particulates across continents. The 2019-2020 Black Amazon fires, visible from space, released 500 megatons of CO2, spotlighting the urgent need for international intervention to halt this ecological arson. The Amazon rainforest stands as Earth's priceless jewel, a living sanctuary that commands awe. Yet its destruction ticks forward relentlessly. Every felled tree, every cleared hectare, an irreplaceable wound to our planet. But in each conservation effort, we sow seeds of hope for an ecologically balanced future. Thus concludes our journey through the Amazon's secrets, where life thrums in every shadow. Predators and prey wage ancient survival wars, and nature reveals both indomitable power and heartbreaking vulnerability. More than a forest, This living treasure stands as Earth's ultimate biodiversity sanctuary, a testament to our urgent duty as planetary guardians. If these predators' tales and the Amazon's majesty captivated you, hit subscribe and the notification bell to journey with us on future documentaries. Share this video widely, because spreading awareness ignites the fire of preservation. Thank you for joining our Amazonian adventure. Until next time, when we'll unveil more wonders of the wild, remember, nature is humanity's greatest ally. Protecting her means safeguarding our shared future. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.